So I made 62,000 off of my laptop the month of July. And yeah, it sounds like a lot of money. And 2 years ago, a year ago, I was not in the same exact position. I was always the type of person that would be skeptical of these online opportunities. Oh, these guys are smarter than me. Oh, they were born into it. Or, oh, they know people I don't. There's always an excuse you can give yourself. And there's always excuses I gave myself. And that's kind of the same reason I was always in a shithole for the longest period. The longest period of my life, I was literally in a shithole, hopeless, hoping for somebody in my family or a friend to come save me. I was always the type of person that had no belief. I was low confidence. I was the kid, in the back of class that had no friends. I'd get bullied, like literally bullied. I didn't have many friends. I would come home, game and goon. I was the best at it. I was probably like, fucking prestige master. I was the best at gaming and gooning. That was always me for many years. And you're looking at me in the camera thinking I'm this, successful, whatever it is. But I have been through the fucking struggles. I know what coming up is. I was at my mom's house for many, many years. I grew up with divorced parents. And I know what struggle is. I grew up with a single mom that would have to grind fucking overtime to literally pay enough to, to have food for us. So I know what it's like eating beans and rice every fucking day. Like, that's literally all I had. As I was growing up through the struggles, for some reason, I was always in the mindset of, being a victim. I always wished someone would come save me. I was always wishing that I can get rich, luckily. I always wished I could. And it wasn't until I was in those really dark places in my life where, out of nowhere, I got introduced to these online money opportunities. I was like 14, 15 years old. And yeah, it was fucking hard. And I knew it wasn't going to be an overnight process. And it still isn't an overnight process. It's a constant challenge. I was literally going through some of my notebooks. April 29th, 2023. 19 years old, making 0K per month. And my number one goal was making 100K months. It's a never-ending journey. My number two goal was retiring my mom. The third goal I had was to travel the world, and my fourth goal was to serve others and make an impact. I wrote my fucking goals down every fucking day because there's one part of me that had belief. I knew I was destined for more. I knew I did not have to be a victim to my situations. I knew I didn't have to be in the bottom forever. And it wasn't until I finally had a little bit of hope and I wanted to actually try a business model. I've tried the trading, I've tried the drop shipping, I've tried the Amazon FBA, and I always did it out of wanting to get rich quick, wanting to be known, just wanting to be acknowledged by somebody, by my family, by my friends. I wanted to be somebody because I know what it feels like to be a fucking nobody, to, not be known, not have a fucking name, to be the kid that's literally left out of everything. I know what it feels like. And that's probably some of the lowest times of my life, is being the lonely kid that being the lonely kid that just wants to fit in. So that was one of my biggest driving factors, was I just wanted to get out of this shithole. So with the little bit of light that I did have, I tried these different business models, one at a time, failed. I tried the door knocking, and it wasn't until I realized that the problem wasn't all these different businesses online. I realized the problem was within myself. I had no self-confidence. I didn't have the fundamentals. I wasn't the person that actually had what it takes to become the fucking winner that I wanted to be back then. I never knew what it was. I never had a strategy. I never had a game plan. The one thing I did have was a little bit of fucking hope. And I wanted to do it for the little kid that grew up and was lonely and would get bullied. I wanted to do it for that kid. And I just had the hope. I just didn't have a fucking roadmap. So I've gone through every fucking business model that there is out there. Damn near. I've gone through the solar, the door knocking, door to door, trying to sell for a roofer. And it wasn't until 5, 6, 7 different business models, nothing ever fucking clicked. And I was getting tired of it. I've wanted to quit many times, and I did quit many times. I'd go back to get a job. I'd save up some cash, try another business model, quit my job, and just repeat the process for years and years. Nothing would ever click, and I didn't know why, but it started within myself. And it wasn't until I realized that, I do have the vision. I'm just missing the blueprint. I'm missing the fucking game plan. And that's when I finally bumped in. And I do not believe in coincidences. I believe God or the universe, whatever you believe in, places things into your life for a certain reason. There's a reason for everything. If you have the vision, not everyone does. A lot of people, don't have any goals for themselves. A lot of people can't envision themselves in the Lambo. They can't envision themselves with a dream watch, with, $1 million in the bank account, retiring their parents, having a mansion, whatever it is that you want, having the dream body. A lot of people don't envision themselves because they think they don't deserve it. But you're watching this because you deserve it. You just don't have a fucking roadmap. You don't have a blueprint. And I've gone through the fucking struggles. I know what it's like to live in my mom's basement, cold as fuck. There's no windows down there. All I had was a laptop and a dream. I got threatened to get kicked out of my mom's house many times because she said, get a fucking job. She said, get a fucking job. And I had nothing but hope for the business model that I'm currently in right now. I had nothing but fucking hope for it. So I did nothing but stick with it day after fucking day. And I remember having a hard conversation with my mother, letting her know that a payment is coming in soon. A payment is coming in soon. So I'll be out of your house. You won't have to worry about me. Just give me a week or two. I promise, if there's one thing I can tell you from the bottom of my heart, is that I know the fucking struggle. I know what it's like. It's tough. It's a tough place to be in. It's a dark place. It's a dark, endless road that can go forever and ever until you're the fucking person that takes accountability of where you want to be in life, and you it's not until you realize you're the person that's in charge of your fucking destiny, until you realize that you will continue to be a fucking victim to your circumstances. So all you need is the fucking blueprint. I found a business model that fucking worked. I realized the trading, the Amazon FBA, every other fucking business model requires capital. It requires all this other bullshit. It's a hard fucking journey, but one thing you do need is the fucking drive to push past the fucking hard shit. And all you need is a fucking blueprint. You just need a roadmap. You need to learn exactly how to get it. And I learned how to fucking do it. You literally need to find, I'm gonna explain this as if I was explaining this to a fucking 10-year-old. What problems can I solve and how can I charge money for it? What problems can I solve? How can I charge money for it? I don't want to overcomplicate it. So what I did was I started looking up local businesses in my area. In Kansas City, I grew up in a somewhat fairly medium-sized, smaller city. I would start fucking cold calling local businesses that need help. You have to realize we grew up in a generation where we know how to use technology. We grew up in the fucking information era. This is the golden era. It's like a fucking gold mine, being able to have these devices here. We take them for granted, but we fucking have them, and we grew up in a generation where we know how to fucking use them. And I know this is something you guys can all relate to, when your grandparents don't know how to open up the fucking settings app on their phone. We all remember growing up, or even till this day, you probably have some family members that were like trying to learn the social media stuff. Sometimes they still ask you for help. We're the generation that understands how to use these. So what do we have to do? We have to learn how to charge older people. How can we charge older people, help them out? So I learned a way exactly how to help older people that are running local mom and pop shops, local businesses near you, all over the US. There's so many small businesses that are not these huge like Walmart, Target corporations. It's easy to reach the owners. You can literally pull up your phone right now, search up a local business, a landscaping company. You call them up, hey, and you figure out what's their issue. Why are they not making more money? And I ended up calling a bunch of fucking companies, figuring out what's their issue. Once I figured out their issue, I figured out, okay, what solution can I bring them? And that's a copy and paste fucking system that I put together. I literally figured out the blueprint, and I'm not one to gatekeep. I'm about to share my screen here shortly, and I want to show you guys exactly what I fucking do for completely free. I'm gonna show you guys the exact game plan that I use to fucking scale businesses, and in exchange, charge thousands of dollars. So this business model is what I like to call local business scaling agency. Local business scaling agency. You find local businesses and we scale them up, we help them make more money, and in return, we get a little piece of the pie. These are plug and play fucking systems. It's plug and play, it's copy and paste. Making money does not have to be hard. Making money does not have to be hard. There's so many rich people out here. What are they doing? You see them all the time on the phones flashing the lifestyles. They're not working hard. You just need the exact blueprint on how to crack the fucking code. Once you crack the code, everything else is yours. Everything else will fall into place. Every dream, desire, vision you fucking have up here is going to happen. So I call this local business scaling agency. What we do is we find local businesses and we help them scale. First things first, I'm not gatekeeping, I'm dropping all the sauce. You need to find a niche. You need to find an exact type of person, landscaping companies, an exact type of industry, market, or type of business that needs your fucking help. For example, let's say we're doing landscapers. A lot of them want more fucking money. We all want money. A lot of us have money issues. A lot of us have money problems. We just want more money. Having more money can solve so many fucking issues. It's a common issue. If you learn how to solve this issue, you can charge so much fucking money for it. So I stuck with landscapers, painters, all local based businesses work. And what I did is I figured out what offers do they fucking resonate with? What offers do they like? What offers do they gravitate towards, to where you tell them, hey, I'm gonna help you out with XYZ. And they're like, okay, that sounds awesome. Let's put it into play. I'm gonna pay you X amount. You let them know it's 1 to 2K a month. They're like, let's fucking do it. Because your offer is so fucking good. It's hard to say no, it's irresistible. Once you figure out your niche, your irresistible offer, you need to start doing outreach. So what I did was I started looking for local businesses, landscaping companies on Google Maps. And I just started reaching out to so many businesses to the point where I started hopping on calls with them and letting them know, hey, this is how I can help you out. They love a young fucking hustler. They love a young hustler. So this is how you're gonna get their attention, by reaching out to them, letting them know, hey, you have this issue, I can help you solve it. Then your main goal is gonna be to run through as many conversations as possible. You want to run through as many conversations as possible because that's gonna allow you to then hop on a discovery call. I hopped on so many calls, I then learned exactly what to say, when to say it, how to say it, to convince these people to pay me money every single month for our services. So I had a demo script and I had a discovery script to qualify them financially and make sure, they actually had enough money to work with me. So then I would hop on a call, present them everything I was going to do for them, but little did they know I was going to put copy and paste ads into their business that's going to fucking generate. So they think I'm going to spend hours and hours building something out for them, when in reality, I'm just copying and pasting ads onto their Facebook and Instagram page, and I'm gonna charge them thousands of dollars for that because they don't know how to do it. Once you get payment for a client, the entire system build out is copy and paste for every single one. All you have to do is build it out one time, and then after that, you copy and paste it onto every single other client. So what I did is I built out an ad vault with a bunch of proven ads that work in every single industry. And then any client that I signed that was in a local based business, for example, construction, remodeling, solar companies, roofing companies, whatever it was, I have copy and paste ads that I place into their business that makes them so much fucking money, that gets them so much eyeballs, a lot of interested customers, and they have a lot of potential people that are going to buy their services. And in return, they're gonna close deals, they're gonna be happy with me, and they're gonna continue to stay every single month. So what I did is after I launched the ads, I just had some weekly check-in calls to make sure everything was working properly with them. Everything was good, and that the leads were actually showing up to the appointments, and the leads were actually picking up the phone and wanting their services. And therefore, I would get really good fucking results that they would be happy. They would then refer me to their buddies, and they would continue to stay every fucking month. So with this copy and paste system, by literally reaching out to companies, pitching my paid ad system, collecting money, and then delivering my copy and paste services, I was literally able to grow this fucking business to $62,000 a month, 60K a month. And it's all fucking copy and paste. You just need the fucking blueprint and you need to act on it. 1 to 2K every fucking month. It's like a Netflix subscription. Imagine every single month, instead of $19 a month, a client is paying you 2K a month, 1K a month. All you need is 10 clients to hit 10K a month. You just need the fucking blueprint. And this is the exact roadmap that I've taken to grow a $60,000 a month business literally from my computer. This is the blueprint. I don't fucking gatekeep. And this is an exact system blueprint that you can take and implement for yourself too. So believe me, I know what it is to fucking struggle. I know what it is to go through every fucking business model just trying to find out something that figures out. Everyone's trying to slam something down your fucking throat. You don't know what to believe. All you want to do is one thing: live your dream fucking life and make some money. Until you have a fucking blueprint and you actually want to take action within yourself and you actually have a little bit of fucking belief and you believe, yes, you are deserving of it, and you take that leap of faith that it actually requires, because this isn't for everyone. It requires a type of person that believes in themselves enough, that wants to take that leap of faith into themselves. And I promise you, the best investment I've made into my fucking life from the day I'm fucking born was betting on myself in every single aspect. Betting on myself the last dollar. I was willing to go into debt. I went into debt, $5,000. I maxed out credit cards trying to make this shit fucking work. I know what it's like to put yourself, to go all fucking in, light your chair on fire, and that's what it fucking requires for some people. To put yourself under a situation where you have no plan B. Your plan B has to be plan A, and that's what it takes. So this blueprint has given me the ability to make money from wherever, whenever, literally be wherever I want. So I have the time freedom, financial freedom, and location freedom. Like, those are the 3 pillars of life. Once you unlock those, you literally fucking broke the game. I hope you guys got a lot of fucking value from this. I'm not holding back, and you guys will be seeing a lot more fucking sauce from me real fucking soon.